Hello everyone, I am LaShana Nicole on behalf of dhealthstory.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make raw bruschetta. It's actually really easy to make. You need just a few simple ingredients. You're going to want to make sure that you have organic cherry tomatoes, or you can use whatever kind of tomatoes you prefer, but I like organic cherry tomatoes. You're also going to want to make sure that you have fresh basil. That's a super important ingredient in this recipe. You're also going to want to make sure that you have Himalayan pink salt. You can get that at dhealthstory.com, as well as garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, apple cider vinegar, and extra virgin olive oil. And I can't forget this important ingredient, which is garlic. You're going to want to use at least one fresh clove of garlic. So we're going to get started with the recipe. All right, everyone, so I'm just going to go ahead and start chopping up the tomatoes. You can chop them as small as you want to. If the juice comes out, no big deal. Tomatoes have a lot of juice. Tomatoes are really good for you. They have lycopene, which is a super potent antioxidant that's going to help to fight off illness. Tomatoes are actually known to help fight off cancer, a bunch of different kinds of cancer. So I definitely would say consume tomatoes, especially if you're dealing with any illness, if you're battling cancer. These will be super important to put into your diet. So again, you can cut up like 10 to 15. It really doesn't matter. For purposes of this video, I'll just cut up a few more. And as you can see, the juice is coming out. That's okay, because tomatoes give great flavor. And I'm just going to chop up a couple more. And you can make things really small if you want to as well. Rich in vitamin A, vitamin C. So next we're going to move on to the basil. And I like to use scissors with my basil. I just like to get like really straight lines. So I'm literally just going to chop that up inside of there, or slice it up and then small pieces. And it's so pretty and colorful. Basil is great for you as well. Loaded with iron, vitamin A. So this is going to be great for your immune system as well. I'm all about foods that boost the immune system, keep you healthy and strong. So you can cut up like 3 to 4 basil leaves, or if you want more, feel free. It's a great flavor. I love basil. This is a pretty big leaf. So we're just going to chop that. Again, a super simple recipe, but it tastes really good. And you can use bread, put this on bread. We're going to put it on gluten-free vegan crackers, but you can use bread like they do at the restaurants. It's completely up to you. And this was a pretty big basil leaf, so we may have enough. I'll chop up just a little more. And again, I like using scissors to chop things or cut like leaves. I think it works much better. All right, so we're going to move on. You can kind of see, you just mix it in together, and then we're going to add the other ingredients to that. So I'm going to go over to the apple cider vinegar. You want about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and then make sure that you taste, because if you need more, feel free to add more. You always want to kind of sample and taste and see if it works for your taste buds. So I'm just going to add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. It's great for digestion. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon and a half of extra virgin olive oil. And add a little extra of the extra virgin olive oil. And then we're going to grate our garlic. Now you can put 2 garlic cloves in here if you want to. I'm just going to use 1. But and remember, with raw foods, garlic is super potent. So again, try 1 and then taste it to see. And you can always add more. I'm just going to take a knife and put that right in there. So there we're going to add a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. About a half a teaspoon of onion powder. Dump that in there. And then you want to add some black pepper. This doesn't have to be a half a teaspoon. You can just add however much you want to of pepper. And then same with Himalayan pink sea salt. Just about, you can do like a half of the half teaspoon of sea salt. You don't have to do a whole half teaspoon unless you want to. So then that's pretty much it. We're going to shake this up. So some kind of bowl where you can shake it and get the ingredients mixed in. I'm probably going to cut up just a few more tomatoes and put them in there before moving them into the serving dish. So I'm just going to put a few more tomatoes in here. All right, and it will be liquidy, like it'll have a lot of liquid in there. I'm just gonna move it over to the serving dish. So I have gluten-free crackers. You can get them at Trader Joe's. You can find some at Whole Foods, but they're gluten-free, they're vegan. And I'm just gonna go ahead and transfer the raw bruschetta into the dish. And again, you can feel free to add more basil if you prefer. Just make it to your taste. And you can add more crackers. This is just for the basis of this recipe so you can see it. But you'll have tomatoes, your basil, the seasonings, and then your crackers or your bread. And you just literally put the raw bruschetta on top of the crackers or the bread and you enjoy. All right, everyone, there you have it, raw bruschetta. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And of course, I'll be back very soon with another recipe. Again, my name is LaShana Nicole, and you can find my personal website at beahealthnut2.com. See you soon, guys.